Welcome to the news on Enyimba TV. We're reaching you from the commercial city of Abia. First, the headlines. Abia State records one case of Mpox. Police invite NLC president over alleged terrorism financing. ASU issues fresh 21-day strike notice to federal government. Thanks for joining us on the news at this time. My name is Esther Chema. Now the news in detail. Abia State government says it has recorded one incident of Mpox in the state. This was disclosed by the Commissioner for Information, Prince Oke Kano, who chaired the state's Executive Council meeting on Monday. He noted that there were 13 suspected cases, one of which was positive, 9 negative, and 3 uncertified, with no death recorded yet. He also said the case was in Isialangwa, confirming that the state has opened centers, including Abia State University Teaching Hospital, assuring that more centers are coming soon. Speaking, the Special Advisor on Health, Dr. Ngozi Azodo, explained that there is a synergy between the Ministries of Health, Environment, and Public Utilities, adding that a steering committee has been set up on the infectious diseases, while the state has keyed into the federal government One Health policy. War of words has ensued between the member representing Ikwano and Umuahia Federal Constituency at the House of Representatives, Honorable Obi Agocha, and the kinsman of the Deputy Speaker, House of Representatives, Right Honorable Benjamin Kalu, over a media comment credited to the Deputy Speaker. Kalu has reportedly said that Governor Alex Otti would be the last Labour Party governor in Abia, boasting that the All Progressives Congress would claim the state in 2027. But peeved by the Deputy Speaker's comment, Agocha, who accused him of denigrating the governor by his disrespectful remark, told Kalu to stop overrating himself. He said that the Deputy Speaker, who had admitted that Otti had performed creditably, lacked the powers to declare Otti's seat vacant ahead of 2027. Agocha further told Kalu to perish his governorship ambition in 2027, saying that there is no vacancy in Abia Government House. Crisis is brewing in Indume Ogwa in Imbitoli local government area in Imo State over failure by the current leadership of the town union headed by Felix Okechukwu to constitute a new leadership. According to the immediate past traditional prime minister of the community, Sadidi Wonha, the tenure of the current town union president expired in August 17 this year, having been elected August 17, 2021. He, however, said to the surprise of many people in the community, the current leadership is yet to constitute an electoral committee that will oversee the process of electing new executives. Reacting, embattled Town Union President Okechukwu said that he was not ignorant of the fact that his tenure expired in August 17. He, however, said that no public function will take place in the community within the mourning period of their late traditional ruler, His Royal Highness Eze Alban Ozo, who, according to him, was pronounced dead in 2023 and was buried on December 29 of the same year. The town union president maintained that in their constitution, it was stipulated that if the traditional ruler or his wife, Lolo, dies, that the entire community will mourn their demise, and within that period, no festive activity will take place till the mourning period is over. President Bola Tinubu has approved the appointment of a new management team for the Niger Delta Power Holding Company to be headed by Engineer Jennifer Adigije as the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer. This was disclosed in a statement signed by the Special Advisor to the President on Media and Publicity, Ajuri Ngelale. Other members appointed are Engineer Abdullahi Kashim as Executive Director General, Engineer Babayo Bello as Executive Director, Networks, Mr. Emmanuel Umoji as Executive Director, Corporate Services, amongst others. According to the statement, the President expects the appointees to deploy their expertise and experience to drive the NDPHC's mandate of effective managing the National Integrated Power Projects. The People's Democratic Party and the Labour Party has berated the President Bola Tinubu-led federal government for purchasing a new presidential jet worth $100 million without the approval of the National Assembly. The PDP Deputy National Publicity Secretary, Ibrahim Abdullahi, and the Deputy Youth Leader, Timothy Asodolo, described the action of the government as insensitive, considering the hard times Nigerians are facing. Similarly, the campaign spokesman for the Labour Party's presidential candidate, Yunusa Tanko, said it was worrisome that the president would prioritize his convenience over the well-being of the generality of Nigerians amid the economic hardship in the country. Recall that on Monday, President Tinubu embarked on a working visit to France aboard a newly acquired Airbus A330 business jet. The aircraft is now registered to the Nigerian Air Force. This model, typically used as a twin-aisle passenger aircraft, was purchased last month at a cost of $100 million. The resident electoral commissioner of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) in Ogun State, Barrister Niyi Ijelaye, has been feared dead. The Ogun rec reportedly slumped and died in Abuja on Monday evening after a meeting of recs at the commission's headquarters. It was gathered that Barrister Ijelaye had returned to his hotel room after the meeting before the incident happened. The meeting, according to the remarks of the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, which was posted on the verified social media handle of the commission, focused on 2 off-cycle governorship elections in Edo and Ondo states and 7 vacant positions in the national and state assemblies. The cause of his death is yet unknown. Academic Staff Union of Universities has informed the federal government of its plans to embark on a nationwide strike by placing the government on a 21-day notice. According to reports, the National Executive Council of ASU confirmed the development in Abuja. The notice was issued at the end of the NEC meeting, which was held at the University of Ibadan, and a copy is expected to be transmitted to the Federal Ministries of Labor and Education. It will be recalled that ASU has threatened to embark on strike over the non-implementation of agreements reached with the federal government. The national president of ASU, Professor Emmanuel Asodeke, who spoke on the outcome of the meeting, said the agreements reached with the federal government had not been implemented. Nigerian police, through the Intelligence Response Team of the Department of Force Intelligence, DFI, has invited the President of the Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC), Joe Ajaero, for questioning in connection with allegations of criminal conspiracy, terrorism financing, treasonable felony, subversion, and cybercrime. According to a letter signed by Assistant Commissioner of Police Adamu S. Muazu, acting on behalf of the Deputy Commissioner of Police, Ajaero is expected to appear for questioning. The letter requested his presence at the IRT complex in Gusape District, Abuja, for an interview regarding the ongoing investigation. According to the letter, the investigation involves serious offenses, and Ajaero's name has been linked to the case. The letter further warned that failure to comply with the invitation may lead to the issuance of a warrant for his arrest. The NLC president is expected to meet with the team leader at the IRT complex to clarify his involvement, if any, in the case. Governor Umar Fintiri of Adamawa State has approved payment of 70,000 naira national minimum wage to workers on the state and local government payroll. The state chairman of Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC), Comrade Emmanuel Fashe, revealed in an interview with newsmen shortly after a closed-door meeting with Governor Fintiri. According to him, the state government workers will start receiving their salaries with the new minimum wage from August 2024, while their counterparts at the local government level will benefit from September. Comrade Fashe explained that the template to be used is the consequential adjustment table that was used in 2019, pending the release of the table from the National Salaries, Wages and Income Commission. Members of the Nigerian Medical Association Anambra State Branch have demanded the immediate and unconditional release of one of their members, Dr. Stephen Eze, who was kidnapped by yet-to-be-identified persons. Eze, a private practitioner in Ihiala local government area, was said to have been abducted at his residence in Umunnamehi village, Ihiala, in Ihiala local government area on August 15. The NMA, which met in an emergency general meeting, issued a 48-hour ultimatum for the release of Eze, or they withdraw their services across the state afterwards. In a communique signed by Dr. Princeton Okam and Dr. Obieli Ifeanyi, the body's chairman and the secretary respectively, the group condemned the rising spate of kidnappings and insecurity in the state and called on the government and security agencies to arrest the situation. You're watching Enyimba TV News. After the short break, the news continues with foreign, business and sports updates. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back and thanks for being there. Now the rest of the news. British tech tycoon Mike Lynch and his 18-year-old daughter are among the 6 people missing after a luxury yacht sank off the coast of Sicily. The 56-meter vessel was carrying 22 people, including British, American, and Canadian nationals. 15 people were rescued, including a 1-year-old British girl, and authorities are continuing their search into the night. Local media reported the yacht, named Bayesian, capsized after encountering a heavy storm overnight that caused waterspouts, or rotating columns of air, to appear over the sea. A waterspout is similar to a tornado and can form over oceans, seas, or lakes, or large lakes. Mr. Lynch, known by some as the British Bill Gates, co-founded software company Autonomy, which was later bought by tech giant Hewlett-Packard for $11 billion, that is 8.6 billion pounds. And now from the business scene. The Nigerian government has revealed that it will commence selling crude oil to Dangote refinery in naira starting from October 1, 2024. This decision was made known by Wale Edun, the Minister of Finance, during a meeting with the Implementation Committee in Abuja on Monday. The announcement was made via a post on the Finance Ministry's official social media handle, which indicated that the meeting focused on reviewing the progress of key initiatives, including the transition to naira-based crude oil sales. The government has also outlined the roles of several key stakeholders, such as the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, the Central Bank of Nigeria, the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission, and the African Export-Import Bank, to ensure a smooth transition and effective implementation of this policy. This move follows a directive issued by the federal government in July, instructing the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited to exclusively sell crude oil to the Dangote refinery in naira. The initiative aims to strengthen the local currency and stimulate domestic economic activities. And now sports. Following their first leg victory against Zimajo, Enugu Rangers head coach Fidelis Ilechukwu is warning his team not to relent in their performance. Speaking to the players after the game, Fidelis stated that their CAF Champions League journey is far from over, as the return leg will be more challenging. Rangers played an impressive match against the Cameroon's team, but failed to convert major chances, squandering multiple scoring opportunities. The coach promised to address the issue of wasting chances, as it can lead to unnecessary pressure in the second leg. And with that sports story, we wrap up this edition of the news on Enyimba TV at this time. But before we go, here is a recap of the top stories. Abia State records 1 case of Monkeypox. Police invite NLC president over alleged terrorism financing. ASU issues fresh 21-day strike notice to federal government. Now that's our package of the news for now. Please join us for more updates in our subsequent bulletins. Meanwhile, don't forget to subscribe to this channel on YouTube. Click on the notification bell to receive alerts when new videos are uploaded. Thanks for watching. On behalf of the production crew, my name is Esther Chema. Thank you so much. Do have a wonderful day.